Good morning guys, excuse my face and what's going on right now. It's about 6 a.m. We've been up since 4 a.m. Just getting some work done. I had a lot of work to do on the computer. Feeling okay. We did end up going out last night, just down to Bangor Road, and I bought myself a handbag. This is so blurry. Why is it so blurry? It's so annoying. And went out for dinner, and that was a lot. Like, I was like, okay, I really need to go home now. My boobs are really starting to drop, which is great. I'm just so bloated. Like, I definitely don't have abs right now. Very bloated. I would say it's from the antibiotics, obviously killing all the good bacteria as well. I really want to be able to get a probiotic today as well. So any girls that get it done, don't freak out. You do get extremely bloated. Like, I'm talking, I feel like I'm holding an extra 5 kilos. It's just so much water retention. And I think that's because our body is trying to heal and obviously holding on to any extra weight that it can. But we're gonna go to breakfast today. We've got access to the clubhouse, which is really cool. It's like an exclusive part of the hotel. We haven't been there yet, but they put on like a big buffet breakfast. So we're gonna go to that, and I am so hungry. I do have a little bit of bleeding on my stitches, which I'll show you guys later. It's not sore, it's feeling a lot better. I actually finally slept through the night last night. Like, we went to bed around 10 p.m. and at 4 a.m. I didn't get up until 4 a.m. so like 6 hours straight, where the past couple of nights prior to that, every 45 minutes to an hour I was up. I just find, because we're sleeping here as well, like, it's just so much more comfortable. The beds are a lot better. Don't get me wrong, the beds at the hospital are amazing as well, but the beds here are so good. So this is our view. I'm just going to show you. It is literally so beautiful here. So as I said, we've been up since 4 a.m. so we've just been like cleaning our room and organizing everything, organizing a little washing bag, getting some stuff washed today. Yeah, it's just been really nice. I can't believe I'm like day 3 and I'm honestly fine. Like, I got fatigued last night. It's just like 1 minute you're fine and then you're not, and then you need to rest, and then you're fine again. It's just, I think what's important to just not overdo it, and as soon as you start to feel good, you feel like that's going to be the forever, but it's actually not. You're good for a couple of hours and then you kind of struggle.
You give a little, but you're giving me just what I need. No time for riddles, you're in the middle of my self-release. You have unchained me. You haven't, yeah, you have unchained me. You haven't, oh yeah, yeah. I don't spend time thinking about what could go wrong. I deal with them one at a time. I'm holding my head up. You give a little, but you're giving me just what I need.
So this is just first serving. But check out the view. And it doesn't do it justice. The water, it's amazing. Hey guys, so we're just still on day 3 post-op, and I just wanted to show you the bruising. Just being so real, but it's quite a lot of bruising. It's very swollen, it's a bit of blood. It's mainly just one of my boobs though. This one is fine. Just take this off. They've dropped so much. So they're definitely healing. It's like a little bit of blood there. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of bruising that happens, so don't freak out about it. I did initially, like, I actually really did freak out about it at first, but the pain is quite, it just feels very tight and very swollen. I feel like I'm just so swollen. I think my boobs have so much calming down to do. They just look so, just so hard. But yeah, it's totally bearable, but the bruising is just so hectic. So just going to chill out today. Still taking all my medication. Yeah, so swollen, but they've dropped so much. A lot actually. Oh my god, they actually have dropped so much. So good. I'm probably going to chill out for the rest of the day, maybe go out this afternoon. Feeling very fatigued today, more so, and I feel like my breath is a lot more faint, like I'm breathing, I don't know, just a bit fatigued. I think I actually might go for a nap. So yeah, anyway, I'll keep you guys updated with how I'm feeling. The bruising's probably the worst it's been so far, but it's yellow bruising, which is apparently meaning that's good bruising. It means that it's healing. So yeah, anyway, I think I see my surgeon on the 8th, so I think it's like in a few days. So I'll obviously bring it up with him about the swelling and the incisions and make sure everything's going okay, but I'm sure it will. Yeah. So the best way that I can explain the difference between like day 1 and day 2 post-op to today, it's like I'm just more like at a slower pace consistently, where more on day 2 and day 1 I was having really good times and then really hard times, where now it's just pretty consistent that I'm quite fatigued the whole time. Like even this morning going for breakfast, just digesting food, I was like, okay, I need to go back to the room. So I think just trying to stay in cooler spots as much as you can, to obviously reduce the swelling, because heat is obviously going to make the swelling worse. Just anything to do to reduce the swelling. Yeah, it's like they're very hot to touch, very warm. The swelling has gone down, but I feel like the swelling's more at the bottom half of my boobs now, not the top. But I would say yesterday, I don't know what's easy. It's a different energy. It's a different pain for sure. It's a different pain for sure. Anyway, that's me cracking on again. But yeah, I'll obviously keep you guys updated with how I'm feeling. I'm sure I'll probably be a lot better tomorrow. I feel like I have more restriction in my arms. Like I'm not as restricted, and I'm being more conscious of my posture as well, because like day 1, day 2, I felt like my posture was so bad because I was so scared to put my shoulders back. But I'm kind of realizing that I actually am able to do a lot more than what I thought, but still not trying to push it. So yeah, I think you just need to make sure you listen to your body and not overdo it, because if you overdo it, then you're going to be like even more fatigued and you won't recover. So yeah. So we're just walking up Bengal Road. It's so different during the day. At night time it's seriously crazy, and then everyone's just kind of like gone during the day. It's insane, but yeah, still so beautiful. We're just going to look at some shops and stuff. We're up pretty early, to be honest. We were up at about 5 AM, had breakfast, but the shops don't open here until like 11. So the big centre, I don't know how to pronounce it, it's like Jugsalon or something like that. They don't open till like 11. So I've currently got a hair mask in, so I'm going to get them to wash my hair, blow dry it, and maybe get some like braids or something, because I haven't washed my hair since surgery, which is freaking disgusting, and I just can't wait to wash it. situation, and I feel like I honestly haven't vlogged that much for a few reasons. I'm here with my girlfriend, and I don't really want to put her on camera as much as well, but also yesterday, day 3, was very different for me. So day 1 and day 2 there was pain. It was definitely bearable, but I was on a lot of drugs and I feel like I was still coming off the anesthetic, so I was still a little bit out of it. Day 1 and day 2, it was like you would have really good moments, and then you would start to feel good, and then you would have something to eat and maybe wash your face, and then like you would be so tired and like want a nap. So it was like I was constantly up and down, but still once again very bearable. Then day 3 yesterday, like Jade and I both, we were just so exhausted all day. Like I didn't have the energy to go to the shops, I didn't have the energy to go outside and get something to eat. We stayed in the hotel all day, and we went for breakfast at the buffet breakfast here at the Amari Phuket resort. I don't even know if I've told you guys where we're staying. So we are staying at the Amari in Phuket, and it is honestly, seriously incredible, like the best. It's a free buffet breakfast every morning, and just the selection is insane. So we've been eating breakfast there every single morning. It starts at 6:30, and we've been there at 6:30 on the dot every morning. So yesterday we had breakfast, and then we came back and we thought we were potentially going to head out, and then we didn't. We just went for a nap. I slept for about nearly 3 hours, woke up, got it's kind of like Uber Eats, it's called Food Panda over here, and we just got like all this amazing food, and then got it again at night time and watched a movie. What did we end up watching? I forget. He's just not that into you. So in regards to the pain today, I'm honestly so much better today than yesterday. Yesterday I was just so fatigued. Like I remember at 6:30 in the morning we went for breakfast, and just eating breakfast I was like, I'm so fucking tired, like I could honestly go to sleep right now. And I said to Jade and one of the other girls that were actually hanging out with as well, she got her boobs done over in Thailand as well, in Phuket, and we've all been hanging out. She even said like she was so fatigued from just having breakfast. So I definitely feel like I've heard a lot of people say day 3 is the worst. I wouldn't say day 3 is the worst as in pain. It's more you become very fatigued. But once again, everyone is just so different. But all of us girls felt the fatigue more on day 3. I feel like day 1 and day 2 you're still running off adrenaline, and I feel like you're still kind of out of it from being under like the anesthesia or whatever it's called, and so I feel like it's still very there. You kind of like still very like out of it in a way, if that makes sense. Like your brain's kind of still not working the way that it usually does. But day 3, yeah, I can't believe how tired I was so exhausted. Day 1 night and day 2 night also, I had such broken sleeps. I was up every 45 minutes and not sleeping that well. But last night I slept from 9 o'clock till about 5 o'clock in the morning, which is massive. Every other night prior to that I was getting up every 45 minutes, even with sleeping tablets. So I'm still taking all my medication. There's about 6 tablets a day, so I take a sleeping tablet, antibiotic, anti-inflammatory, and muscle relaxant, and just a pain medication. I think that's all of them, and I take them 3 times a day. Obviously take the sleeping tablet just once a day, just at night time. But overall my boobs today, they kind of feel like mine today. I don't know how to explain that. If anyone, the pain that I could describe, if anyone has ever had their milk come in and been pregnant, and that feeling when their milk comes in and your baby's sleeping and you really want to go for a breastfeeding, like you want to feed them, and your milk is just like so hectic and your boobs are just so tight and swollen, that's literally what it feels like. Like my friend Jade is like, I just can't believe this feeling, and it feels so weird and feels so different. But I feel like I've had this feeling before. And also it's so funny how we're having different experiences. She's never had boobs. She was always quite flat-chested, not flat-chested, but she just had smaller boobs, and I have had bigger boobs before. So now honestly, it's the best feeling. I feel like I have my old boobs back. Like, these don't even feel foreign to me. They feel like I have my old boobs back. It's just, oh, honestly, it's been the best. Like, I'm just so happy. I'm so happy that I came to Phuket. I'm so glad that I went through Cosmeti Tour. The support has just been amazing. Like, already the representative over here has come to visit us twice, make sure everything's okay. The girls on the Gold Coast have emailed me a couple of times. And it's good because when you book through them, they obviously put you with resorts that they work with as well. And everyone here kind of knows that we got our, not knows that we got our boobs done, but they're a lot more gentle on us. So like, even when the guys come pick us up on the buggy to drive us down to the lobby, they go over the bumps really, really slow. Like, they know that we just got our boobs done. It's really funny, actually. Yeah, so I would definitely recommend staying at the Amari. Honestly, just everything is just so immaculate. The people are just so kind. It's like free shuttle buses. Even if you didn't come here and to get your boobs done, just even on a holiday, there's just so much stuff that comes inclusive with the rooms. So just like free breakfast, there's just all these amazing fitness training centers and like classes and just like so much cool stuff. Yeah, so it is, what time is it now? Okay, so it's about 4:40 now. Around 5 o'clock I actually have a videographer coming to interview me for Cosmeti Tour, just to speak about my experience. So that should probably take like about an hour, and then we will probably head out for dinner, maybe go to the markets. We've been out all day, like we have been shopping. I got my hair blow dried, I got a foot massage, like so not limited anymore. And when we were tired, we would just go hang out in the aircon and just go grab something to eat and just chill for a little bit. So we went out at like 9:30 and we didn't get home until 2:30 this afternoon. So definitely feeling so much better. So yeah, day 4. And just keep in mind, like, I had a quite extensive surgery. It definitely was a lot more than what was expected. I'm going to go into that detail probably in the next couple of days, because I just feel like my mind is still not working 100%. I'm not communicating properly. Going under like general anesthesia is definitely something big, and it does affect you. And I find I need a couple of more days until my brain just kind of works properly again, if that makes sense. So yeah, bear with me. I will go into detail about everything that I had to have done. But yeah, I didn't end up just having a breast augmentation and a breast lift. There was a few other things that had to happen. So yeah, I'll definitely go into that. But other than that, what else? That's pretty much it. Like, my boobs have been gurgling. They make like little farting noises, which is completely normal. I've got lots of bruising. There's like, it's like yellow bruising all over my boobs and red. But there's no bleeding, so I'm pretty happy with that. But yeah, anyway, so that's about it. It's definitely bearable. Day 4 already, and like, I'm fine. I went out shopping all day today, and like, it was fine. Yeah, I feel like these boobs are mine now, so I'm just so happy, so happy. But yeah, anyway, I will probably speak to you guys tonight. I might vlog the markets. I guess we'll see how I feel. If not, if we won't vlog the markets, I'll definitely check in with you tomorrow and bring you guys along. Why do I always forget these things? I'm meeting with my surgeon tomorrow, so I'm going to ask Jade if she could film that for me. I'm sure she would. I think she's going to come. So meeting up with my surgeon. I don't know if we're getting stitches out or what's going to be happening, but I definitely know I need to see him and check in with him, and I see him another time before I leave as well. So I do get to see him twice. P.S. How good do my boobs look? I am so happy. So happy. Anyway, that's about it for me, and I will be tuning in